Hey, it's Kevin and Frank from Cruisin' with Wheels, and today we're talking about Carnival Food. Not carnival as in we're at a carnival. We're talking about Carnival Cruise Line's food aboard their ships. It's a continuation of our series on food on a cruise.
We're going to go through the who, what, when, where, and whys of the food available on the Carnival ships. Okay, so aboard the Carnival ships, there are three basic dining options. There's early dining, which is about 6 p.m. There's late dining, which is about 8:15.
And what we choose,
Usually, it's called your time dining.
and that is kind of reminiscent of NCL's dining, which means you can go to the dining room between the hours of 5:45 and 9:30 and have your evening meal.
Right, and that's really nice because depending on what you might be doing that day in terms of maybe in port with an excursion or with a nap probably that you might need, you might want to choose, a later time but not be locked into a specific time. So we love anytime, your time, whatever time they're calling it.
That's right. Now on Carnival, there are a few complimentary options for you, and we're going to start out with the buffet.
Ooh, remember complimentary means
All you can eat.
free. So yeah, I love the main buffet areas.
Yeah, the buffet's really great. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And on Carnival, I found that they generally, on a 7-day cruise, will throw in a specialty buffet here and there, like the midnight buffet.
Yes, didn't they have a midnight Mexican buffet? Yes, they
was
did.
great.
So that's kind of cool. You've seen the show, it's late, it's now like 10:30, and you're thinking, oh, let's go do this and that. You know what? I heard there's a Mexican buffet at midnight. Gonna be there.
Now on Carnival, we've noticed that it's kind of nice how they have the station set up. Everything is kind of stations.
Yeah, it is. It's like mini stations within the entire buffet area, and they have all these cool signs, lit signs that stick out. It's very easy to know where you're headed. Now, the worst thing for me in a buffet, and I love buffets, is going down the line and wondering, well, what is this?
Where can I find this?
Maybe I'm looking for something specific because maybe it's a burger day, or maybe I want just a sandwich, or maybe I'm feeling like Asian flavor. Where is it? Well, they've got these cool signs up here. So what can I find at a buffet?
So you can find at the buffet stations such as the Mongolian wok,
Asian,
Chef's Choice, which would be what he's chosen to make that day. A salad bar, of course,
yeah.
with all your fruits, vegetables,
right, all those fixins.
accoutrement.
Yeah, yum.
They usually have a deli.
You've got the burrito bar. You've got the off the grill, which is your hamburgers and hot dogs, probably with the French fries and chicken fingers.
So within the buffet area, you'll also find where your complimentary drinks will be located, and that'll be like coffee, tea,
Juices?
lemonade. No, juices are more.
No juices. Okay, well, I like lemonade.
No. If you want fresh squeezed juice, you have to pay for it.
Well, do they have cranberry juice? Because I like cranberry
I think
juice.
so.
Okay, well, then I'll go there because I like cranberry juice. I'm just
It's been
checking
a
it out.
while. It's been a while since we've been on the Carnival line.
I don't
so.
drink soda, so lemonade, cranberry juice, or water is for me.
And in the buffet area usually is where you will find your complimentary ice cream.
Oh, yes.
24/7.
Crank it down in the cone or dish. If there's any screaming you hear, it's because it's empty and needs to be refilled.
So they have a few other options on some of the ships that are what are called 2.0 upgraded.
Ooh.
And I think by now
good.
they've pretty much added them to most of the ships. And that would be the Blue Iguana Cantina,
Ooh.
which is a Mexican flair. You can get burritos, and I don't know if they have fajitas, but I know definitely you can get burritos, and they're open for breakfast.
We'll check the menu that hopefully we can post.
They're open for breakfast and for lunch.
Right.
And then usually on the opposite side of the ship, so if you go to the other side of Blue Iguana Cantina, you will find Frank's favorite. Do you know what it is?
No.
You don't know what it is?
No, I have so many favorites. It's hard to tell.
It's Guy's Burger.
Oh my God, Guy's Burger Joint. Guy Fieri from the Food Network. And Guy's Burger Joint is aboard the Carnival ships. Oh my God, it was so good.
It's delicious.
Yes.
We had a burger like every day.
Every day, freshly made, quality meat hamburgers, or you get with cheese on it for a cheeseburger, and they had French fries.
They call it a pig. They have the pig patty. The pig patty. It's bacon and cheddar cheese, and and then he's got this stuff called donkey sauce.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
so good.
And then there's a little outpost after you get your food that you can go to. It's like a cart outpost. And what does it have on it that I got diddled out of last time that I didn't know?
Coleslaw.
Oh my God. I love coleslaw with my hamburgers, and I was bemoaning the fact that I couldn't find anything. We're home now, and he's going, oh, well, yeah, they had all sorts of condiments and pickles and coleslaw. Yeah, on that little outpost cart. Didn't you see it?
Well, you could have rolled your little butt over
if
there.
Somebody told me it was there, I would have been rolling over every 10 minutes. So.
Well, I guess you didn't have our videos to watch to know about that.
I didn't. So yeah, Guy's Burger Joint. Fresh made burgers. Delicious.
Now, speaking of Guy's Burger Joint.
Free!
It's free, and you can have as much as you want, but please be kind. Take a little bit, and then maybe you go back again to get more if you want more. Don't get 4 burgers if you're not going to eat 4 burgers.
We saw someone go up there and literally empty the pan of French fries on their plate.
And they had like 5 French fries, and then they left it all there.
And they left. And on the table was this plate piled high with uneaten French fries. There was absolutely no rhyme or reason to take all of that if you're not going to eat it.
Can I hold your hand?
No. Only if there's a French fry coming over in it.
Stop banging the table.
Sorry.
You keep going like this. So speaking of Guy Fieri, he has on some of the ships Guy's Pig and Anchor Barbecue. I know.
Barbecue.
I personally have been dying to try it. We haven't been on a ship yet that has it. Not quite sure. Couldn't figure out what ships have it and what ships.
I know. I looked on the Carnival site, and it did not list specifics.
Right.
In terms of it was only on this ship or that ship. So, and usually they do list if it's just specific to one.
P.S. Carnival, we do not like your new website. So take it back the old way. But if you do happen to know what ship Guy's Pig and Anchor Barbecue is on, and if you have eaten there, please comment below, because we're dying to know.
Dying to know. And again, it's free. Oh my goodness.
So, you know what else they have that's free
What?
that I love.
Here it comes.
You never got a chance. No, it's not the ice cream.
Oh, okay, because I thought, here we go on another ice cream parade. What do they have?
They have 24/7 pizza at a little place called the Pizza Pirate.
The Pizza Pirate.
And I don't think, out of all the times we've been on Carnival, you have ever had the Pizza Pirate pizza.
No, I don't think I have.
But
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I think the few times that I've gotten the pizza, you were at a seminar or at a show. We were split up on the ship at some point.
So wait a minute, so let me get this straight. So you were busy eating pizza without me?
Yes.
Ah, there it is. There it is. Mm-hmm. So while you were finagling with the pizza pirate, I don't know what I was doing. Nice. Who's next?
Well, they have room service.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice because, you know, you might need that. We do it early in the morning.
We do it early in the morning, and we've not sure because they just changed their room service requirements or rules, I should say, on the Carnival line. Now they charge for room service. It's fees range depending on what you order, and it's between $5 and what did you say, $7?
Yeah. Now, is this still with the you get a room service card and you just
Well, we're not sure, so comment below.
Because they're changing so many things technologically speaking, and going a lot from the like you see, you know, where you hang the card outside of on your doorknob of your room, and yeah, I mean, a lot of things can just pick up the phone and call, or maybe order it now through your TV. Everything is becoming so advanced. So, you know, now you don't know until you get on the ship.
So if you're recently back from a Carnival cruise, please comment below because we're curious to find out if they still have the continental breakfast option for free. And that in the past when we've been on board, it's been a card that's left in your room. Right. You check off what you want, how many of what you want, and you leave it outside before you go to bed. And you tell them what time in the morning to deliver it.
Right. Yeah.
As a little side note, whenever you order room service, please be kind to the people. Tip them a few bucks.
Yes. Make sure you get a couple of $1 or whatever, $2. Have it out and ready, so when you get that knock on the door and you open it, and he's there with your tray of coffee and Danish or whatever it is you've ordered. You know, there's nothing that's more uncomfortable than somebody flipping through their wallet or someone in their purse trying to find money while the poor steward is standing there. It's a little awkward, so let's avoid the awkwardness. I mean, you did order it, and they did make the trip, so be prepared.
So Carnival has some wonderful complimentary dining rooms. They are, as we said before, traditional cruising type dining rooms. So you will be assigned a dining room for your evening meal.
Right. Now, we were on the Carnival Valor in 2016.
Yep, and they had two on there.
Right. One was called the Washington Dining Room, and the other one was called the Lincoln Dining Room. And of course, they were all the decor was all reflective because it was all about.
Now, don't get nervous. Don't get nervous because just because you're assigned the Washington Dining Room and you're not in the Lincoln, you're not missing anything. It's the same food they serve in both dining rooms. Same menu on the same evening.
Right. And now a little bit talk about the menu, because the menu in those dining rooms, when you open it up, they have the left side and the right side. And on one side of it, you have your everyday, what you can get in that dining room every day.
Right. And they do not change.
Right.
Those selections are the same. For example, we'll give you an example.
Right.
Caesar salad is always on that everyday menu. Right. We love Caesar salad on a cruise ship. I won't eat it when we're off the cruise ship.
Oh, I will. Yeah.
You never get it. It never tastes the same.
For some reason, they really do a good job with the Caesar salads.
Carnival has chicken.
The best fried chicken, you said.
They have the best fried chicken, in my opinion, because food is subjectable.
Right. So he was raving about it. He just couldn't wait. He would have it like every day if he could. But
now,
he wanted to try different foods. But if it was up to him,
right. And now on two of the ships, it was out of this world. Yeah. Was it the Valor? One of the ships we were on, it was not good.
We had an
issue. But that being said, they corrected the issue. Send it back if you don't like what they've sent you. Right. We want to let you know you can order multiple entrees, multiple appetizers, multiple salads, multiple soups. Go hog wild if you want to. Right. You know, they have a new menu. on Carnival, so we cannot speak to how the menu has changed. But they have a new menu now, and I don't know if you found this when you were looking at Carnival, but they have two menus. One is called the American Table, and the American Table is going to be, for example, on a 7-day cruise, it will be 5 nights. You'll have American Table. American Feast is for formal nights.
Oh.
So on a 7-day cruise, you'll have 2 formal nights. So I'm interested to hear from our subscribers who have recently been on Carnival, whether they enjoyed American Table and American Feast, or whether it was, not sure. Because we liked the other menus.
Right.
So comment below, let us know. So when we were talking about early and late seating and anytime dining, one dining room is specifically set aside for anytime dining people. And the other dining room is for early and late seatings. So that's kind of why they have the 2 dining rooms aboard.
Now, they still have that crazy entertainment going on
Yeah.
during your meal, which, we're not a fan of, but if you've been on a Carnival cruise, you'll notice, you'll remember that during your meal, the staff all get together, all the servers get together, and they sing a song. You'll see sometimes they stand up on a podium, everyone's swinging their napkins and whatever song they've picked, and
it's nice for new cruisers. They really enjoy it. I mean, we've never really enjoyed it.
We have never really kind of gotten with it.
The crew has a great time with it, so it's nice to see the crew have a good time.
Yeah, but I find it a disruption of the dining room and dinner to all of a sudden everything stops and everyone has to start screaming and yelling and waving their napkins like we're at some carnival.
I know.
Carnival.
Well, and it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of schlocky.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Dirty Dancing Kellerman's.
Yeah, we don't get into it. I don't enjoy it. I wish they wouldn't do it, but
God bless you if you love it.
If you like it, go with it.
It's a very double-edged sword for Carnival, because they did a recent survey and it was split right down the middle. 50% of the Carnival cruisers hated it and 50% loved it.
So what do you do?
I think you leave it in.
You leave it in because you don't want to do a takeaway, a got rid of. So you might as well leave it. And the ones that not like us that aren't really into it will just have to live with it.
A lot of the ships that we have been on in the buffet area will have a seafood section, a separate seafood area, I guess you'd call it. It's not inside the buffet. It's in the deck above. Remember fish and chips?
Oh,
and
right.
we
You had to
didn't
go
find
upstairs.
It? Yes.
Right. He had to go up a whole flight of stairs to some mezzanine level from where we were sitting for lunch to get my fish and chips.
So get out and explore that ship.
Yes, we never would have known.
Because it was like the 6th day of our 7-day cruise where I was like, where did you get that fish and chips, to some lady? And she's like, it's right up there.
It's right up there.
It's been up there all this time.
Up there? Why is it up there? What is up there? And I said, get up there and give me my fish and chips.
On some of the ships that's called the Seafood Shack. And it is included, we believe, as of the time of this video being filmed. So let's get into a little bit about specialty restaurants, because we love our specialties on NCL.
Right.
But Carnival, they only have a few specialty restaurants, a handful of them.
Right.
And it's going to depend on the ship that you're on as to what they have. We found that in most cases they have a steakhouse.
Right. And it's just listed as, steakhouse. But on the Carnival Valor, again, these ships, they all have names. And our steakhouse was called?
Our steakhouse was called Scarlet's Supper Club. You are going to want to get a little dressed up, get in your finery, and we want to tell you to plan on a dining experience. You are not going to fly in and fly out like you do in the dining room. So if you're in a hurry, book it for another night.
Right. This is a place where you relax, enjoy. You do not eat.
You dine. You dine.
That's
yes. Right. They will come out and they will have this beautiful tray of sample meats, and they will explain how each one of them are prepared and how, or seasoned.
Right. The different cuts.
Which ones are, more fatty, which ones are more juicy.
Right. The porterhouse versus the ribeye versus the filet mignon versus the strip steak. So,
I have to tell
which
you.
Which one or all of them did?
Well, we had all of the above, and I'll tell you why. Because we got, at the time, they had this thing on their menu at the steakhouse. They had it at Scarlett's and they had it at the other steakhouse that we were at, and I can't think of the name right now, but it is called a cowboy steak.
Oh,
it was 32 ounces.
It was huge.
And a cowboy steak is a combination of, it's the ribeye and the T-bone and it's like 3 cuts of meat.
It was
all connected.
So huge. It was hanging over the plate. It was so big.
It was so good.
Oh,
you could cut it with your fork. It was so tender and juicy.
And the rub, the seasoning rub on
it. My God. My mouth is salivating just thinking about it.
It was so good.
That being said, we had a difficult time getting it all down. We forced ourselves.
It was one of those forced feedings toward the end.
Yep.
Because, nobody wants to leave that on the plate.
So in the steakhouse, you will be paying $35 for an adult, or we believe $10 for a child.
Yeah, a child, which, they listed as 11 years old or younger will be charged that lower child's fee.
In that price, you do not get anything you want. You can't get 4 steaks.
Right.
Okay? Like at the dining room, when you're in the dining room, I think we had mentioned the main complimentary dining room. Yeah. You can order 3 appetizers, 4 entrees.
So if I ordered, I want a strip steak that comes with a baked potato, but I also want the lasagna dinner that comes with, whatever, I can order 2 dinners.
Right.
It's free.
You can't do that in the steakhouse. Right. You are limited to 1 appetizer, 1 main entree,
1 dessert,
1 super salad, and 1 dessert.
Right.
Oh my gosh! And the desserts were phenomenal.
Yeah,
Frank got this. If I can find the picture,
oh gosh,
it was so beautiful. He got this thing. I think it was called like triple death or quadruple.
There were 4 little
chocolate.
They were
death.
almost like large shot glasses, and they were each. It was 4 little glasses sitting on this oblong tray, and they had different kinds of chocolate mousses and chocolate desserts with shaved real chocolate on top to garnish.
Oh my God, it was so good.
I was, by the end of that giant meal of appetizer and Caesar salad and giant cowboy steak and the baked potato and all that other stuff, I was forcing that dessert down my throat. I almost lost it because I was not going to leave that. That was so good.
And as you know, I'm an ice cream lover. I opted for the handcrafted, I think it was butter pecan ice cream. Now you would probably sitting there at home or in your office saying, why would he get ice cream?
You can get that anywhere.
It's
not
was
anywhere
so
ice cream.
Good.
Right.
It was like old-fashioned ice cream that your grandmother churned by hand. It was so delicious.
Creamy goodness.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good. So that's the steakhouse. And then the next one we have is Cucina del Capitano, and that's their Italian venue.
That's their version of their Italian venue.
Right.
Again, you're limited to 1 entree, one of each course of meal.
Right. And that one is only about $15 or so for an adult and $5 for a child 11 years old and under.
So very reasonable
Yeah, very
to enhance
reasonable.
your vacation.
Yeah.
You're on vacation, live it up.
I know. Then you have the Asian flavor.
Oh yeah, there's is Gigi's.
Gigi Asian Kitchen. Again, it's $15 for adults, $5 for children, 11 or under. And
it's going to depend on what ship you're on
Right.
as to whether they have these particular specialty restaurants. However, in all of the ships they have the chef's table.
yes,
Now the chef's table is a foodie's delight. And it will range in price from $75. We've seen it up to $95
per person.
per person.
It is a multi-course dinner prepared especially for a small group of like 12 to 16 people.
Now,
So, like exclusive private dinner.
and it will be private. It will not be in the main dining room. They on the few ships that we've been in, they had like a small room off to the side, closed door, where they did the chef's chef's table or chef's dinner. It was, and they're very good, but you have to be open to what they're going to serve you.
Right. This is not a you put your request in. This
Yeah.
is what the chef makes for you. So,
Right.
yeah. So then, of course, Carnival, which is associated with Dr. Seuss and all of that, has the green eggs and ham breakfast for like the kids, adults as well.
I know a lot of adults that like that.
Because it's kids and adults. It's $5 a piece to go to the Dr. Seuss breakfast.
And it's a specialty menu. It's a special menu that they have prepared. Of course, just like it says in the title, green eggs. So they have green eggs with ham. They had like a Fruit Loop encrusted something. I mean, it was interesting.
So yeah, so if you're into that, you want to take your kids, and your kids love Dr. Seuss, there's a place to go.
Now, with all the cruise lines, if you have dietary needs, you just need to tell them.
Right. Or
and
allergies.
Yep, or any allergies.
You just make sure that you make that call, and that the chef in the kitchen is aware of any problems you have. And we're going to address this.
We're going to be doing a video aboard the NCL Jade cruise surrounding how you would handle a dietary issue such as celiac disease, for example. Yeah. So keep your eye out for that.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It is coming. A lot of stuff coming.
But we can only make our videos so fast.
I know. So what else we got? We talked about, we talked about complimentary, specialty, novelty, room service. Guy's Burger, our TV star there. There's so much going on a Carnival ship.
I know. And the food is only the beginning. So, I want to remind everybody that we are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can always subscribe to this channel by clicking below.
Click subscribe below. Get your little finger and hit that red button.
There's a little bell also that you can click on if you would like to have notifications of when we are live,
Right.
or when our latest videos are out.
And if you don't want to, then don't click the bell. But at least you'll be subscribed, and you can come to our channel at your leisure.
And we are now on Snapchat. So follow us at any and all of your favorite social medias. Until then, we want to remind you to
Travel safe,
and cruise often.
and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Hey guys, it's Kevin from Cruisin' with Wheels, and today Frank's with me, and you want some of my hot chocolate?
Oh, thank you. What a pig.
Smile, you're on camera. You're gonna make me do it again.
I think I need a little vodka.
You just kept talking.
I think I need a nap.